Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm drinking today. That's what I get. Anywho, today I am showing you guys how to clip in hair extensions when you have a really blunt haircut. So feel free to keep on watching if you want to see how we got this look. Otherwise, exit the hell on up out of this video because your energy does not need to be wasted here. All right, how to clip your weave in. I was losing my mind in the summertime and I went to Supercuts. Mind you, I'm a hairstylist. I went to Supercuts and I was like, cut it off, cut it off. Do not ever cut your hair, ever. Buy a wig, buy a short wig. Don't do it. I have a big old wad here. How cute! My dad brought me a drink. This is vodka and mango juice with strong vodka. This is where shit gets real. One pack of extensions is not enough. I mix a set and then 2 extension pieces from the hair shop. Just because I feel that the most important pieces when you have extensions are the ones that are framing the framing the face. Part our hair from above our ears. Okay. Clip that bitch up. Ooh. Oh, a little copete moment. I've seen people braid this back piece down because this is what shows, okay? So like you wear your extensions and then you bring your hair forward and then you see that blunt line. We don't want to see that. If you're not gonna go run out there and shave the whole bottom of your head and give yourself an undercut, this is what you do. This hair tie. And then I just put it in a little bun. Again, this is something that I'm familiar with. So I used to be so fearful that you were gonna be able to tell and you were gonna be able to see this little ponytail down here, but I promise you can't. Because I don't really do a ponytail, I do a little bun. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little bun. And if I'm clipping all these extensions here, it's covering this. You're not gonna see this. I styled most of the extensions off camera in regards to curling them. One thing about having such a blunt haircut and then wearing extensions is the more texture you have, the less you can kind of see where your hair meets the extension. So I always recommend that you curl it. Just for efficiency, I use this big barrel curling iron. I think this is 1.5 inches. I'm gonna show you guys how I curl the extensions. Typically, when I get ready, I just bite them. I like bite them or hold on to them in my mouth and then I'll curl them right here. But for the sake of this video, I'm gonna show you on my doll head. If you have a lot of fake hair, if you wear a lot of fake hair extensions, it's really good to invest in a tripod and like a doll head just so that you can clip your extensions onto it while you're styling it or your wigs, whatever. I'm taking my needles. Okay. When you wear extensions, you will notice that your hair is going to hold the curl better than your extension is. So go in with a really strong hairspray. I'm using my Got2b free spray. Let it dry and then it's ready to get clipped in. So we are going to take the smaller wefts and we have 2 smaller ones. Okay, 2 clips. Clip that right on top of that little bun that we have. We're gonna take the second 2 clip right on top of that one. We're gonna take one of the 3 clips, clip that one in. And at this point we've reached our part line on what we tied back. So now we can take our hair down and we're just gonna section our hair. Take another part, curl it as you would your own. And this curling iron is going to give you like thick body. It's going to kind of give you that illusion of a blowout. It's not really going to give you a defined curl. Yeah, I messed up the order. So instead of that last 3 clip weft, we want to put in one of the 4 clips. Because we need 3 clip wefts to put on the side of the head. Do a part. Right, so we parted our little ponytail down here. Then we have 3 wefts down here. We're gonna put our last big weft for the back of the head. I wanna say maybe like 2 inches above that last weft. We're gonna take our last big weft. I don't really tease my hair when I'm clipping them in. If you have a finer hair, you can. Again, I've worn them for so long that I'm not worried about an extension falling out, and if it does, well, oh well. Clip this last set in. And now we're gonna get to the top because that's what really matters. That's where you can see all your short layers. And if somebody knows hair, it's noticeable that you have fake hair in. I'm gonna take, I wanna say maybe above our temples, 2 sections on the side of the head. Curl. Do you see how quick that is? Just curl, curl, curl. Take your 3 clip weft. And clip that in. Again, this would be an area to tease if you're worried about it slipping. So, right before you clip it in, take that area and tease it. And then put your clip right where you teased it. Just so that you're sure that it doesn't slip. Clip, clip, clip. And now, at our part line. Okay, I'm gonna curl the top of my head off camera and then I will show you guys if I clip them in, okay? So my dad had delivered me a drink and then he texted me, he was like, how was your drink? And I was like, it was great, thanks. He's like, let me know when you want another one. I was like, okay, cool, I'm still finishing this one up. A lot of people would be scared right now. Anywho, back to hair. You can still see this whole top layer. Like, it looks like a modern mullet. So off camera, I curled it. But you could still see, like you can tell that I have hair down here and I don't have hair up here. So we're gonna take our comb. And this is where I would bring a comb in. Dang, everybody's blowing me up. That's fucking gross. Can you guys see that? First message. Blocked. Gross. Disgusting. I'm gonna part it right here. And this is really, really close to my natural part line. And this is where I will tease. Just because we don't want it slipping out. And then these are the 2 face framing pieces that I purchased from the hair shop. And these are the ones that will go up the top. Right here. You can see that now it is flowing a little better because it looks like we have some layering in there. And we're gonna take this last top section. And this is my hair. Hairsprayed it a little bit. And I leave the curls alone. I leave them alone just so that they can set a little bit right next to my part line. So my part line's right here. I'm taking this one at an angle just because my hair's parted to the side. Right here. I'm gonna tease it. And you see how it's still away from that part line and it's away from this front part line. So horizontally and vertically. I feel like the ones that need definition are the ones that are on the face always. Okay. And then we're gonna brush this curl out. And you can brush the rest of your curls out with your finger, or you can even go in at this point with a paddle brush. Do know that when you run through it with the paddle brush, it is totally gonna soften your curls. And at this point, if you didn't do a good job curling your extensions and or placing them appropriately, you're gonna be able to tell. This is a lot of hair. This edge wax, I bought this at Target. And I'm just gonna take about that much. Can you see it? A little more. And don't be one of those people that forces baby hairs. It just looks terrible if you don't have a lot of baby hairs and then you go and give yourself this big swoop of baby hairs. Like, don't do that. It's ugly and you're forcing the look and it doesn't work.